everybody, I hope you're having a good morning, and for that matter, a great day. As you can see, I'm back here playing some more Genshin Impact. Today, I wanted to continue on with the event where I left off. Last time I left off on Fischl's Island. We had just got into it. We hadn't explored it or done anything with it, so I just wanted to do Fischl's Island and then probably her domain in this episode. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video. The Inranakresh Apocalypse. I think that's what that says. If I end up sounding a little bit different today, or my voice sounds a little scratchy, that is how it should be. I have really bad allergies right now, and my meds aren't doing much to help with it.
Are you awake?
Yes, I am, Paimon. It's the morning again. What's up? Something happened?
It might sound hard to believe, but no, nothing's happened.
That is actually a surprise today, because every other day something big has happened.
You're awake? Then let's bring you up to speed. We've searched everywhere and found nothing unusual at all.
Wow.
Based on the previous two mirages, we should have been able to find something that acts as an entrance.
That is weird.
Is it possible that the time has not come yet?
It is possible, technically. I mean, you could be before Fischl, but...
You mean we should wait a little longer?
Yeah,
Yes.
Maybe.
Plus, Fischl is still nowhere to be found, and I highly suspect that she's even more eager to find the entrance than we are.
Yeah.
So, let's wait.
Whether or not that's
Let's
to
give the
prevent us
Mirage-
from finding
No.
the entrance
Fischl
of our
some more
own
time.
volition or not.
There's something on the beach!
Oh?
A book. And next to it is...
A statue?
a raven statue?
This statue looks a lot like Oz.
Yes.
Why
And the
did these
book is
two
like
items
Fischl.
appear together? Did the raven bring the book here?
It is possible.
What's the book about? Is it a diary?
It's a storytelling of Fischl.
Let's see. Hymn of the Holy Land. I've never heard of a book by that title.
Oh? Hymn of the
From
Holy
the
Land.
cover, it looks like it was written by Fischl herself?
Possible.
That would certainly fit her personality. Hymn of the Holy Land. Interesting. I like it.
As a title, it has a sacred ring to it.
Yes.
So, what should we do? Should we touch it?
Probably not advised, but why not? I have no reason why we can't
Fischl's
touch it.
Still not back.
Maybe she's already inside the book.
Never mind. Let's head inside first. Once Fischl finds the book, I'm sure she'll be able to catch up with us.
Or maybe she's trapped in the book somewhere, similar
It's
to
like we're peeping
Kazuha.
into her diary, so Paimon sure she'll want to come in and stop us.
Yeah, that's highly possible. I'd argue that most people don't want you
Though
digging
this
through their...
truth has long faded from popular
diary.
memory, scholars have long known that Prinzessin Fischl von Luftschloss Norfedort first descended upon the world during the time of chaos, roughly 600 years before the era of the saints.
Oh?
What? A narrator?
Yes, a narrator in the book. Fischl, is it that surprising?
We
Or
really are
Fischl,
inside a book, huh?
Mona.
There's even a narrator telling us the story.
Oh no! The path has been cut off! We
Oh,
can't go across!
I'm sure that there's some way across.
Oh, there's a device over there that appears to be waiting for us to approach it.
Okay.
Is it just Paimon? Or does everything in this place seem just a little bit
Overly
Well, it is the
deliberate.
Holy Land. What did you expect?
Yeah, everything's so blatant. It's clearly begging to be noticed.
That's our Fischl for you.
It is. I mean, she
The
does.
prinzessin harbored much sympathy for all living things.
Okay. Yeah, no, I got it.
And wished to never see them in pain. She harnessed the power of darkness and dreams to weave the night, and gave it the task to safeguard all living things.
Okay, so more or less, my goal is to take a picture by altering the camera, and whatever I
The
do,
people celebrated
that,
and worshipped the princessin's
it causes
authority,
puzzles to
and
appear
followed her
and be
call
solved.
to migrate to the sacred land that would eventually be known as the Immer Nachtreich.
It really is the Immer Nachtreich.
Please stop saying that word.
Really looks the part.
If we
I'm
have to
quite
keep saying
impressed.
in a Nachreich, I'm gonna have to actually start learning how to pronounce in a Nachreich. And if I'm forced to learn how to pronounce it, then I might actually have to learn the. Let me just learn all German real quick. Oh, you just wanted me to zoom in all the way. I felt like there was a little bit too much clipping here and here, but whatever. Apparently it just wanted me to zoom in all the way. I guess it's just a sort of miniature zoom puzzle to teach you that you can zoom, because it's not only good to tell people, it's also good to force them to do it as a good gameplay practice. Can I not use the elevator? Okay, I was just dumb. I was supposed to stand on the center of the elevator and it activates a little thing. I do respect this puzzle a bit more now, especially due to the fact that it's a two-stage puzzle. It's not just one solution very quickly, it's this solution as well. But I didn't realize they needed to make it more obvious that when you stand at the center of the elevator, you go up and down. I mean, it does make some sense. I was being a little bit
We
stupid,
established a
but
nation on the Holy Land, revered the Prinzessin as the absolute one, and introduced poetry, theater, and adventure to the kingdom, laying the groundwork for the Immer Nachtreich.
okay. What's down here? Another puzzle piece. Ah, for the bridge. Okay. Alright, boom. Got that one. Now I can do this one pretty easily. Surprisingly, these puzzles aren't as easy as they intended, but they're unique, and I like them for that.
To allow all her retainers to behold her unparalleled glory.
More hilly trolls. It's weird that there are hilly trolls here in Fischl's, like,
Illusion shattered.
location. Maybe the subjects here are hilly trolls.
Quietly.
Or maybe they're invaders of the castle. Who knows?
That was a cry for help. Who could it be?
Probably a raven.
Gotcha.
Judging by the fact that they have said before that the ravens are deeply connected to this location. Come on. There you are. Sometimes it's a bit finicky. And it's like, you just need to touch it a couple times and it will eventually work. Affected by another's gaze. I wonder if the gaze is up and that's why I can't see it. Oh. Okay,
Take it
these...
easy.
This is just puzzles for treasure. Okay. I have thoroughly learned that they want you to overdo all of the site puzzles. Which is fine. I mean, it's better to know whether or not they want you to overdo or underdo them. In this case, they want you to overdo them. Just a tiny bit. Some hilly trolls?
Quietly now.
At a pier side? I'm curious on
Busted.
what's the deal with this. Like, why'd they just put some
There is
hilly
no
trolls over here? I can go down. I don't know if there's a point to going down. There's an elevator back up. Oh! There's a big chest here with a night watch contract. Maybe that has something to help me later on. Maybe I'm just saving time. Or maybe that's something important. Who knows? I mean, it was in a double secret area. I hope it's not quest relevant, because if someone didn't notice that, then I feel bad for them. Okay, a puzzle time.
Please help me!
Oh?
Isn't this a statue?
No.
Please don't refer to me like that. My name is Leon, and I am a knight of the Immernachtreich.
A knight? But you don't look like one.
He's got a helmet on, Paimon. He looks like one to me.
You can't tell. Anyway, please don't speak ill of Sire Osvaldo. He personally designed and distributed the armor for Die Nachtrebenritter.
Sire
You
Osvaldo.
must have heard that one before, surely. That was his full name, Osvaldo Hoffnevines.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, so Magistus was the easy pronunciation.
Yes.
I agree.
I
Or so
especially
it
agree,
seems.
knowing how bad I am at pronouncing
Dear
things.
friends, I apologize for interrupting your lovely conversation, but I believe you haven't been informed that the gate ahead has been locked.
Yup, that's news to us.
I'm hoping you'll be kind enough to save me, and in exchange, I'll gladly teach you how to unlock the gate.
Well, I guess we'll have to save you then.
Yeah, it would probably be very beneficial towards us. Alright, first one. Overdo it just a slight bit because that's how they like it. He's gone across, okay. I thought it was E. No, it's F to interact. Okay.
Take it easy.
These ones are pretty straightforward, luckily. Or maybe I just struggled on the ones before accidentally. Okay, okay. Seems like they can come up now. I fell down the hole. Luckily, there's a wind gust.
Valiant heroes. No words can express how grateful I feel right now. Thank you very
No
much.
problem,
Remember,
Leon.
This is the password that unlocks the gate. May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
Okay, okay. May my people be freed of the shackles of ancient decrees.
May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
Okay, Paimon. I didn't know you could do such a voice.
Take it
Kind
easy.
of,
Quietly.
unpaimon-like, I'd say. You get a bit more of the voice actor behind that than the actual Paimon themselves. That, okay.
The great secretaire, the lords, and the devoted Nachtrabenritter mounted the tower to pledge their allegiance to the Prinzessin, kissing the hem of her exquisite purple dress and taking pride in their loyalty.
Okay, okay. I mean, having loyalty to your Prinzessin isn't necessarily a bad thing. I like the uniqueness of this area, though. I think there's a lot of unique elements that have been added in that are not as reused as it feels for other areas.
Take it easy.
Looks like it's a dead end ahead. There's only a book.
Do you think what we just heard is the story from the book?
Perhaps.
So the Holy Land in the book's title refers to the Immernachtreich. This book sings the praises of the Prinzessin from the perspective of the people in her kingdom.
I guess it's a kind of autobiography. No, I guess it's kind of where Fischl got her entire personality from.
We're on the last page of the book, but the story doesn't seem to have ended.
What happens next? Paimon wants to know what happens next.
I guess we'll have to keep exploring. As for this book... Wait, I have an idea. Now that we've finished it, let's close it.
Okay. Maybe that sends us back.
Huh? We've been transported again, but we're not back on the beach.
Oh,
We are
yeah.
somewhere
Where
in
are we?
Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Greetings, Honorable Kaiserin der Verurteilung.
Oh? Fischl?
Amy, dear, I've made steak and fisherman's toast. Come on, eat up before they go cold.
Oh, it's Fischl's family.
Mother.
Oh, look at me being so forgetful. Ahem. Dost thou knowest, Prinzessin der Verurteilung, that the hour of luncheon encroaches?
Of course, Mother.
Ah, behold the view from the window, a delight to the senses. Prinzessin, Kaiserin, would you care to join the Kaiser der Verurteilung for a grand royal picnic? We shall enjoy the scenic view and partake of the delicacies granted to us by the heavens.
Yes, I shall gladly join you.
I can't imagine having a child like that, but also it'd be also kind of sweet to have a child like that.
Does anyone want to say anything about that?
No.
Okay, I'll bite. So, Amy, that's Fischl's real name?
Yes.
Seems like it. The other two voices were probably her mom and dad.
I know it's uncommon
Oh,
for
give
other
me that
people
look.
to know.
Forgive me if this comes across as rude, but is your surname truly Magistus?
You think I was bluffing? My full title is and always has been Mona Magistus the Astrologist.
Oh, my apologies.
Are you surprised?
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, it's a special case. Only geniuses get titles like this.
Well, that makes no sense.
What are your thoughts
But
on
it
the
does.
scenes we just witnessed?
Well, it seems that closing the book is one way of affecting change in this mirage.
Okay.
Well, I think it's sweet that Fischl's parents are willing to play along with her.
Well, they probably didn't indulge her forever. Based on the voice, this was surely a memory from her childhood. It's a different story now she's grown up.
Yes.
You know a lot about Fischl, Mona.
After all, we've been friends for quite a while.
Quite a while.
Speaking of,
I'm
I
sure.
wonder where Fischl is now.
Good
My voice
question.
mentioned that she was heading out. We may as well go outside and see if we can find anything.
Maybe. It is good to hear from her, memory at least. Get to learn more about Fischl herself and Amy.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Why are we back? We haven't finished the story yet.
This feels as awful as purchasing a counterfeit astrology tutorial or realizing you've forgotten your wallet in the middle of dinner.
I feel like those are things that only you, Mona, have.
This is torture.
I think
Experience.
they're a little bit upset.
To be
Yeah,
honest, I also don't like to read books that end on an unexpected cliffhanger.
that is fair.
No one
I
likes
don't
that.
either, but
All right, let's enter the Mirage again.
Good idea.
I like conclusions to stories.
Huh?
What?
We're still here. It's not working.
That's odd.
Maybe you guys should
We were
look
able to
behind
enter
you.
earlier, but now we can't.
Why? Why are we being denied the opportunity to finish the book? This is pure sadism.
Maybe you should look behind you.
Maybe it's because we've already reached the end of this book. Before leaving
Maybe
the
behind
Mirage,
us there's
we
an
saw that
entire
the book had been
village.
flipped to the final page. I believe Hymn of the Holy Land is divided into multiple volumes.
That would make
One of those
sense.
sneaky light novel marketing schemes. If you want to know what happens next, please buy the next volume. Ugh.
Are you that
I have
surprised?
to see the ending.
Yes, the ending. Everyone wants to know how the book ends.
Huh? Who's there?
Heavens above, she saw me. Stand up straight, stand up straight.
You're...
I'm Ask Me for Directions, Arnold.
Ask
That
you for
seems a little on the
directions,
nose.
Arnold?
So, Arnold, let me ask you something.
It's Ask Me for Directions, Arnold.
So, ask me for directions, Arnold. Let me ask you something.
Yes, ma'am.
Are there other volumes of Hymn of the Holy Land? Where can I find them?
Probably.
You're asking the right person. Hymn of the Holy Land is the sacred scripture of the Immernachtreich. There are 3 volumes in total, with the other 2 stored in 2 high locations in the castle. If you
Okay.
wish to find the second volume, you must climb to the very top floor of the tower.
Tower? You mean that tower over there?
That is, indeed, the tower where the sacred scripture is stored. If you look closely to the cave right over there, you'll find a secret passage that will swiftly take you to the tower.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Arnold.
It's Ask Me for Directions, Arnold. Do
Okay.
you have any other questions for me, fair maiden? Concerning, perhaps, my relationship status or monthly income?
No. Goodbye.
Of
Let's ignore
course.
that, Raven, and proceed. There's a secret passage in the cave ahead that leads directly to the top of the tower.
But, ma'am, are you sure you're not interested in me? I only shared with you the secrets of the Immernachtreich because of your great beauty. Ma'am?
Maybe you shouldn't have done that then. Maybe you should have kept your mouth shut. And that's fine. Oh, apparently, okay, there's a cage here that I assume is one of the secret passages. Can I just walk in here? Walk past the guards? Not very sneaky. Nor very secret. There were literally like 2 people there. I wonder if we'll be stopped anywhere through here or if it's like some sort of espionage thing. Are we sneaking into the castle uninvited? Now that we're not in a domain, I can actually climb, which is a useful skill.
Take it easy.
A chest. A very small chest, but I wish I could open it. Ah, 2 guards. I think guards.
Who are you? You don't look like citizens of the Immernachtreich. Explain yourselves. What's your purpose here?
We're here to read the
This place even
hymns.
comes with guards.
Don't panic.
What are you doing?
We are personal retainers of the Prinzessin. We have traveled through the sea and stars to get here.
How can you prove that you are Her Highness's retainers?
Such an absurd question betrays your ignorance. May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
That's the password of the Immernachtreich. They really are Her Highness's retainers.
I'm not exactly
Oh, my
surprised.
goodness. We didn't know. Please, forgive us.
Hey, it's no problem.
Yes, we're leaving now.
They're gone.
This is the second volume of Hymn of the Holy Land. Everyone ready?
I'm definitely ready. I would love to hear more of the tales of Amy. I mean, to be honest, that is what I'm really interested about her story. It's less about Fischl, more about Amy, but I mean, if I get to lump those two together, I would love to hear the both of them.
However, the Immernachtreich soon became plagued by a perpetual nightmare. Tasrak, the wicked dragon, infiltrated the subterranean, crossed the bottom of the sea, and eventually came to roam above the capital.
Oh.
Huh? A dragon? The only thing I notice is gloomy weather.
Could the dragon be some kind of metaphor?
It could be.
That's so. Her arch-nemesis Tasrak, the wicked dragon, is made up of everything that opposes her and rejects her fantasies.
Maybe this is her family rejecting her overactive imagination.
Take it easy.
That's what I'm gonna say. I respect Fischl for who she is. There we go.
Knowing their peril, the people prayed to the Soteria.
Ooh. You can also see that there is a shell. I will not be collecting that because once again, I will be collecting all of them in one video. But the shell seems to be down there somewhere. I guess I go up higher.
There is no escape. Gotcha.
I like that they added some hilly trolls. They didn't want you just to roam through here and not having anything intriguing to do, gameplay-wise. Even if it is just hilly trolls, it is fun to fight something every couple seconds.
Quietly now.
Maybe that's just because it's here to help those who are a bit more, you know, challenged in the sense of
The
attention
princessin
span.
descended to confront the dragon, but the great battle was certain to damage the castle.
I wonder if rotating it is going to be a large part of this or not. Seems like that's the next new puzzle element that they are enjoying incorporating. Can't have an unguarded chest after all. I mean, overall, I'd say that this is pretty fun so far.
Oz, reveal thyself.
It is a bit
Shadow Raven.
funny that I keep Fischl on my main team,
Barbados, guide us.
and we have no idea
Inazuma
anything
shines
about
eternal.
where Fischl is. I do already know a tiny bit about Fischl. I don't exactly know everything.
Shine down. Quietly now.
It is something that I feel like not exactly the most amount of people have. I suppose that does make some sense though. Alright, boom, there.
Finally, she pierced through the dragon's scales with thundering retribution and spoke to all amid a downpour of the dragon's blood. She said,
What did she say? That is a nasty cliffhanger to leave me on. She slays the dragon and says something right before, and they cut it off, so you can't tell. At least the dungeon hasn't ended yet, so I'm able to hear a tiny bit more of the story before I go.
Quietly now. Busted. There is no escape. I swear by my sword.
I honestly forget that you can use the resurrection doors to switch out your party. I do suppose that does make a lot of sense, but I kind of forget about it from time to time. I don't have anything blocking that. Maybe I should have made some rotations before leaving. Ah, here's a rotation thing. Want to rotate it until I get something blocking it. I suppose that might work. There we go. There also seems to be a wind current here. Ah, it's because there's an eye on this tower. Am I allowed to climb? No, of course not. I don't know if it's exactly because there's a eye on there, but I knew about the eye beforehand. Saw it when it rotated originally.
Help me! Somebody, please!
We just got to the interesting part! What did the princessin say?
That voice sounds familiar. Is it that Nat Robin?
It is probably the same night. Okay. I need something to rotate on the other side before I can continue on there.
Gotcha. Busted.
Sorry for cutting off the story there.
Oh, thank goodness. Huh? What are you guys doing here?
We should be the ones asking that. What are you doing here?
More accurately, what are we all doing here?
Take it easy.
Like, I don't feel like most of us have any reason to be here outside of explanation. Something has changed. The wall continues upward. I doubt that was the thing that they necessarily needed, but the eyes of imagination are actually not too bad. The puzzles are not necessarily the easiest I've ever had to do, but they're not that hard. Some of them I feel like are way easier than others. You should be fine to go up. Ah, there's a ladder. I did not see the ladder. I was gonna jump down again and fall off the map again, but Leon is waiting. Hello, Leon.
I'm sorry you have to keep seeing me in such a wretched state. I suppose I'm still not good enough to play the role of a qualified Nachtrebenritter.
Play the role?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm not a real knight. Rather, I'm a new actor who recently landed a job to play the role of a knight in a theater troupe.
Ooh.
That's not really something to be smug about.
I mean,
will you
it's
see?
cool.
That's where you're mistaken. Theater is an essential part of Immernachtreich's culture. A fantastic theatrical performance is the greatest tribute we can pay to Her Highness.
Oh, so this is your local culture?
I'm not
Exactly.
completely surprised.
So I'm delighted that I got to play the knight.
Why does the princessin enjoy the theater so much?
Her Highness once said, "Celebrate me by staging a play in the wilderness. Bow down to me and bring me beautiful dreams in return for everlasting glory within the eternal darkness. I believe it is because Her Highness appreciates true art and can also sense emotions hidden deep within the souls of humankind. The crystallization and sublime expression of emotion is the heart of theater. People who truly understand theater always have a beautiful, sensitive heart filled with a rich array of emotion.
Yeah, I would suppose that, yeah.
Thank you for your answer, Sir Knight.
Thank you so much for calling me a knight. So, basking still in this honor, I will be off to my battleground. May we meet again.
May we meet again.
Not. Be more careful in the future.
Oh, and please remember the password to unlock the gate. Upon my command, spread your wings and take flight.
Okay, okay. Upon my command, spread your wings and take flight. Pretty good.
Upon my command, spread your wings and take flight.
Paimon, can you not do the announcement voice?
The book has appeared.
You sound very old when you do. Let me just stand on top of the book. Have no disregard, or all disregard for it.
Greetings, my most esteemed father and mother. Today is celebrated as a festival in the Immernachtreich, and I hope you can both spare some time.
Amy, come on now, darling. You can't be carrying on like that at this age.
You're a big girl now. It's time to forget the fairy tales.
But...
Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I've bought you a new set of music course books. Give them a read, won't you? You should dedicate your time to something more meaningful.
Oh. Okay, Mom. I understand.
I managed to run up the wall. But yeah, no. A sad, tragic tale of someone who is desperate to want to actually continue living in their world.
I believe we have just witnessed the true nature of the wicked dragon.
I suppose.
This is something I am all too familiar with. There are always people who believe that our passions are a waste of time.
Yes.
Huh? You're...
Leon?
Ask me for directions, Arnold.
Ask me for direction, Arnold.
You're back. Why?
Oh, but I came because I bet you'd be looking for the third volume of Hymn of the Holy Land.
Yeah?
Well, you bet right on that front.
You need not do anything for me, my dear lady. The opportunity to behold your beauty is the finest reward I could ask for.
I would honestly ask for a lot more.
The third volume of Hymn of the Holy Land can be found on the top floor of the royal castle.
Or not at all.
Is it guarded by anyone?
Oh, but of course, sir. What sort of question is that? No nation would treat its most treasured books as if they were just cast out into the wilderness.
That means we will still find Nachttraben guard stationed there.
It is a citizen's utmost honor to guard the sacred scriptures. But it matters not. I'm quite sure the fine lady merely seeks to peruse them and has no malicious intentions. Your face is captivating and full of wisdom, and the company you keep appears to be heroes of some renown. I have the utmost faith that you will be able to comprehend the meaning behind the stories in our sacred scriptures.
Arnold.
Her Highness's accomplishments were documented by Oz, the great secretary, and became great treasures of the Immernachtreich. I wish Her Highness joy and happiness every time I read those books.
I mean, the imagination of Fischl is one that is great. It is sad to say that Fischl's parents no longer wanted to play along, but there comes a time where that happens. I will get all the treasure chest and stuff in a later video. Honestly, if I don't have to do something right now, I don't really want to. I just want to explore most of the story. So I have to get over there. How exactly will I do that? I mean, I could totally relate to Fischl's story. The want to live in your own world while also wanting for people to play along with you.
Stop! It's you guys again.
Yes,
That's
yes.
your problem. We're the princess's personal retainers.
Cut the lies! Her Highness doesn't keep company with nobodies like you.
Who, what do you mean?
Are you prepared to take responsibility for what you just said?
I'll say it again. Her Highness doesn't keep company with...
Who are these nobodies you speak of?
Her Highness and Sir Oz.
Hi, Fischl.
I must say, guards, it's immensely disrespectful of you to make such remarks to the retainers of the Immernachtreich.
How dare you treat one's hand-picked retainers with such disdain? Begone!
But...
Don't you butt me!
Yes, Your Highness.
Fischl! Oz! You're back in the crew!
You may consider that the case for the time being.
That is
What
fair.
Fräulein means is that it took us a long time to reach this place.
I mean, it
couldn't
is
bear
pretty
to
high
leave
up.
you all here, even though she did not wish to confront this mirage.
Didn't want to confront it, huh? Sounds like Mona was right.
Yeah. I mean, Mona would know.
Peeking into your diary.
Nonsense. Despite the existing threats, the unrivaled glory of the Immernachtreich would not exist in this world if I, the Prinzessin, were the sort of person who could be easily swayed.
Yes.
What Main Fräulein means to say is that there are other troubles in this area.
Troubles? Have you run into anything dangerous?
This matter can be revisited later. For now, let us proceed with more important work.
Let's get this show on the road. The book's right in front of us. Let's not just stand here.
I suppose it's the stuff with her parents that she was referring to.
Majestic but fragile. Vast yet vulnerable. This domain both amazes and sickens me.
She means that she has never seen such an extravagant mirage before, and even she is enthralled by it.
That is fair. I mean, both hating and loving something is a nature of a human being. If you view the cube... Do I want to zoom in on the cube? Oh, here. I was close to it. Cube. Cool. Oh, pressure plates. That makes sense. I was curious on what the cube would do, but the cube obeys gravity. And if it falls on a pressure plate, then so too would the pressure plate be activated.
There's a castle here, but some parts seem to be missing. Fischl, is this yours?
Allow me a moment to reminisce.
Main Fräulein, you may recall that this is the toy castle you accidentally destroyed in a moment of deep distress.
That is
Oz,
fair.
don't say it out loud. I suddenly recollect that 2 pieces are currently missing from my royal domain.
That makes sense.
Find 2 missing pieces.
Okay, so we have to look for 2 missing
amid a
pieces.
downpour of the dragon's blood. She said, "May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees."
Such wise and compassionate words could only come from your own writing, Main Fräulein.
Yet this kingdom appears to be anything but what I've described. The shadows lurking behind the scenes are disconcerting.
Prinzessin Fischl again continued her song, and the interwoven chords of her sacred words became the Immernachtreich's hymn.
I wonder if the narrator is supposed to be Fischl's father. It would make sense. Her father reading a bedtime story to her. It is a sad story nonetheless. I do feel bad for Fischl. I do suppose it is. It might be related to more of a mental illness. But, okay, so it's in the gaze of another. I do find Fischl's story a sad one. Can you guys not hit me in the middle of a cutscene? I say cutscene. I mean, can you not hit me while I'm doing a puzzle?
Oz, reveal.
There is no escape.
Barbados, guide us.
I don't believe that having an overactive imagination is a bad thing for a child. For an adult, it is understandably more annoying. There's nothing, or there might be another. Okay. This seems to be a bit more of a puzzle-centric area. I suppose this is where one of the toy pieces are located. I wonder if I'm able to move a box multiple times. Is that what they're trying to tell me by the placement of these eyes? That's exactly what I think they're trying to tell me. Oh, that or you're able to view a box on top of a box on top of a box on top of a box. That's wonderful. I wasn't expecting the box on box method.
Take it easy.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's the box on box method. Oh, because it would mean that the towers grow or the boxes grow exponentially otherwise. That makes sense. Boom. Now time to move the final box. I love this puzzle. I think this one's kind of creative. And boom. Final box has been added. And now I can climb up with no inconveniences. Ooh, a chest. Nothing of major importance.
Quietly now.
Not like chests typically have anything too important. Some do.
Gotcha. Game's up.
Related to quests. But I don't feel like most do.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
I swear by my sword. Oz, reveal.
Quietly now. Busted.
I summon the
illusion shattered.
It will be nice to have C6 Fischl when I eventually finish all the domains and am able to summon her. Of course, I still have the Finding the Shells video to make after that, in which I will then unlock the outfit for Fischl, but I'll get there when I get there. Wait. A courageous leap towards the cliff is the key to gaining one's freedom. Ah, yes it is. I put a box on a box, and then I put a box on a box, and then I move the first box. There we go.
Take it easy.
Maybe this elevator will allow me to go up then.
Gotcha.
I hope I don't miss any of the puzzle pieces.
Quietly now.
When the people worshipped her, she replied, "Celebrate me by staging a play in the wilderness. Bow down to me and bring me beautiful dreams in return for everlasting glory within the eternal darkness."
Okay, now with one piece of the castle returned, I need to find the other. Okay, I need both. Okay, I suppose that this is where I need to be. And I am now able to view the cubes once more. Or maybe perhaps I'm to go down there. I suppose I am to go down there. And boom, done. Oh, turning the castle once more, I see. Oh, I can use the elevator down here. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Ah, yes. Now this one comes into play. I guess that makes a little bit more sense.
Shine down!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Torn to oblivion!
I was about to say, I wonder why so many hilly trolls are in Fischl's imagination. Perhaps it's because she's an adventurer. You know, the most common enemy in the game is
stones
hilly
to carve
trolls.
out mountains and oceans before bestowing upon her people castles and towns. My magnificent kingdom is a small and forbidden paradise.
That sounds like a happy ending to Paimon.
A happy one, sure. One that Fischl... Oh, I'm just able to view it? Or... Oh, I'm connecting the actual castle piece to there. I'm like, what are we doing? Yeah, no, I'm moving the castle. Leon, again? Getting in trouble all the time.
Paimon had a feeling he'd show up. Again?
Please don't say that. I can assure you that this will definitely be the last time.
I hope so too. But I am not as optimistic as ye. I wonder how teleportation that may or may not warp your size feels to him. Because it totally does warp his size. But it is just nothing but perception, so. And he's back to normal. How depressing. I was hoping that he would come out either larger or smaller, so we'd be able to make fun of that fact. But I guess that is a cheap joke.
If you want to survive and thrive, you should be more careful next time.
A successful journey requires perseverance, courage, as well as a keen sense of danger. You have the first two, but in the future, please strive to be more vigilant.
I shall remember your words for the rest of my life. But it is time to say our final goodbye.
Hope
you may
so.
not have noticed, but the weather has improved, and the sea has become pleasant and calm. We have awaited this day for a long time. You may be amazed that someone as reckless as me could become an actor, but please believe me when I say it's not by chance.
No, I think most actors could end up in your situation.
We just want to find our place, our destiny. We were born to seek the roles that fate has assigned us to play. You may not be aware that Hymn of the Holy Land is also a book of prophecies.
Prophecy? But Paimon thought it was a sacred scripture.
Both.
Yes, it is. Hundreds of years ago, the Immernachtreich was engulfed by a menacing shadow. But our ruler stood by and did nothing, as if she had lost interest in ruling the kingdom. Soon after, Oz, the great secretaire, appeared among us. He brought us the sacred scriptures and a most encouraging prophecy. That prophecy is just as it's described in the book, and predicts a blessed future for the Immernachtreich. As a result, we became convinced that the gloomy skies would eventually clear, and we have been eagerly awaiting for that blessed day. The Soteria, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, she will eventually remember the paradise of the Immernachtreich, and on that day, we will devote to her the plays that were promised in the prophecy. That is why I have stepped forward to take on the role of a warrior. I'd do whatever it takes to prove my devotion to her.
I suppose.
Your Highness!
Oh, right. Yeah, she was lurking in the back when we rescued you for some reason.
Yeah, no, I'm not exactly
My
surprised.
citizen, thy will is strong enough to sunder the wicked dragon's wings. I shall now receive thy blessing.
It is my utmost honor.
Thou hast done well. 'Tis almost most evident that thou dost possess the virtues of a knight. Go, take thy position, and wait for the performance to begin.
We commend your unfaltering loyalty to Her Highness. Her Highness will now lead her retainers into battle against the shadow that plagues the Immernachtreich.
Thank you, Your Highness. And thank you, everyone. In that case, I will take my leave.
Go right ahead,
By the way,
Leon.
please keep in mind that the password for the gate ahead is Zian, mein Sommernachtgarten.
Paimon's confused. What were you guys role-playing just now?
Is there not a single one of my lords and ladies who understood my precepts? Fools.
What Mein Fräulein means to say is that you are all rather stupid.
I got that part odds.
You need to translate that.
I suppose this is the important business Her Highness warned us about earlier.
Oh,
Let's get this over with.
battling her subconscious.
Huh? Wait,
The dragon.
what's happening?
We're fighting the dragon, Paimon. That's what's happening. I thought that was kind of obvious.
Zian, mein Sommernachtgarten.
That one was better, Paimon.
There's the book. Let's go and close it. Let's hope we won't get transported
Oh, this
to
one.
another strange place this time.
Immediately gets transported to another strange place this time. Oh no. Oh.
Library? Why are we inside a library?
Why not?
You must be the arch nemesis I've been looking for. The useless and cowardly so-called Prinzessin. How laughable. What gives you the impression that you can defeat me? You should know over the past few days, I've seen all of your fear and trepidation.
Why is there another you? Is it a shadow?
It's fighting herself.
Yes, I suppose that probably describes our connection aptly enough. So have you come to surrender to me, little Amy? You? And that raven over there. You must be Oz? Excellent. I have been waiting for you for a long time. I heard that a great secretary named Oz brought the hymn of the Holy Land into the Immernachtreich. I suppose that was you?
Yes.
At your service, Mein Fräulein.
Why did you call her Mein Fräulein?
Because they're both
As you can
Fischl.
see, that's also Mein Fräulein over there. And if she is Mein Fräulein, then does that not make her my master?
Seems logical enough.
Yes. They're both
I might as well
Her
inform
his
you
master.
that the Immernachtreich is a place with no way out. Now that you've made it here, I shall crush you and make you my servant. As for
Okay.
Oz, despite bringing over that hideous book of prophecies and causing the foolish citizens to fall to their knees worshipping that piece of nonsense, why don't you come over to my side? After all, Fischl is destined to team up with Oz.
I mean,
Mein Fräulein flatters me. I see no reason to refuse.
Oz? Where do you think you're going?
Oh, he's actually going over to the other side. Fischl, haven't you taught your raven anything about loyalty?
Oh, this is not the time to discuss my shortcomings.
it's a bit different of a bit difficult of a
Why
situation.
should you trust that she's telling the truth? Is not the Immernachtreich a sacred land of liberty and theater? You are gravely mistaken if you presume the Immanok Reich to be some kind of amusement park. Listen closely. It is a tomb for those who cannot face reality. You will be buried here, and I will take Oz, the product of our imagination, and live forever in the royal castle. You of all people should know about this. Why does it always rain in the Immanok Reich? Why isn't there any music in this so-called paradise? Because of you. It's all because of you! How pathetic. No, dearest Amy, you, not I, are the one responsible for all of this. You dreamed up a vast kingdom, but you can't bear its weight. Swayed by fear, you can't face the very world you've created. You may try to avoid it, but the fact is, you can't change yourself. I came here in your stead precisely because you failed to show up. The Immanok Reich is now mine, and it is not your place to tell me what to do. Amy, you are but a weak fool who does not deserve this world. Be gone.
I disagree, but...
Hey, are you done? For you to give yourself such a piece of your mind, it must have been bothering you for a long time.
Mona?
What's that look on your face? You're not going to admit defeat, are you?
I hate to admit it, but she might be right.
She probably is.
Please do not think that.
No one knows you better than you,
Your
but that
Highness,
doesn't mean you have to
Do you
accept
still
that
remember
truth.
why we came here?
Kazuha?
I am a samurai from Inazuma who's been entrusted with your safety. These individuals also responded to your call.
Mm-hmm. A weary
Having your own
traveler,
tomb does sound pretty cool.
a musician,
But the
and
Immanok
a
Reich is not a
mage.
tomb.
A bard. We're a traditional, like,
Oh, so you've made
fighting
some friends.
party.
But do you really think that's enough for you to defeat me?
Yes.
I am your fear, your dark side. I am the nightmare from which you have never escaped in all these years. Standing before me, you are nothing!
That's kind of incorrect.
No, I can't. I can't lose. Not now.
Of course
I
not.
will be the one to claim victory. Just you wait. I will make you regret everything you said.
Me and Fischl doing the same pose at the same time. That was kind of cute. Okay, so I'm forced to use all of these characters.
Take it one step at a time and don't rush. You can win as long as you maintain a level head.
Ooh, gave me a mist split, or no, a freedom sword. Kazuha? I mean, Xinyan's not necessarily the best one. Oh, I can't use odds. Official with no odds, though, is kind of... not kind of that great.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
It's not even... Goodness me, it's not even a C6 Kazuha. How am I gonna live? I mean, Kazuha is by far the best out of these units. Fischl with no odds. Mana. I mean, Mana is a good sub DPS.
Into the wind.
Get it together. Don't lose to anyone, and definitely don't lose to yourself. You ain't weak. That's not true at all.
Most people think that they're weak.
Into the wind.
It's just how they are. I guess it's a sort of labyrinth.
Oh, my divination attempts are working again. And the stars say the Fischl I know will obtain a landslide victory.
Definitely totally didn't make that up yourself, Mana. I guess you could just have a bit of a preconceived notation when it comes to it.
Power cord.
I'm really just using Kazuha and Xinyan. I don't know. A Fischl with no Fischl and a Mana is okay. Or a Fischl with no odds is not a Fischl that I want to play, but Xinyan's pretty good. Underrated. Hello, Fischl.
Impossible! How did you make it through that nightmarish library? Stand down!
No.
Do you still think I'm going to lose? You looked down on me. You thought I was a worthless coward. And yes, I did used to be like that, because I am someone who can't face reality, who spends all day daydreaming and can't cope with setbacks or criticisms. But now I understand. I understood as soon as I first laid my eyes on this mirage. Do you see that incredible world out there? So vast, so breathtaking. That is my imagination, the source of my power. You act so arrogant under that dark cloak of self-obsession, but that's not your true nature. You're no princessin. You're just a narcissistic speck of dust hiding in my shadow. You are the true loser, the one who's holding me back.
Damn. Oof.
You hide your fear and cowardice behind a facade of thorns and self-loathing. You are far weaker than me. Now give it back! What?
Everything.
Return to me what is rightfully mine. The Immonok, the castle, my people. And most importantly, my companion Oz.
Oh, mein Fräulein, you speak with such eloquence and vigor now. You've truly matured into the Prinzessin.
You've got some nerve opening your beak, traitor.
No, mein Fräulein, I've come here to prove something to you all. As we all know, Oz will always follow Fischl, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung. It should make no difference whose side I am on, because you're both Fischl. But consider this. When I switched sides, you did not lose your identity, did you?
Indeed. These are words of wisdom.
What do you mean, my identity?
Whom do you suppose Fischl truly is?
Amy.
Huh?
This is my question to you, mein Fräulein.
Probably Amy.
Fischl is... Well... Fischl is... She's a loser! A coward who refuses to confront her true self behind the fantasies and lies.
No, you are wrong.
Fischl... is... me?
Yeah. Duh.
You caught on most rapidly.
Huh? That's it?
Indeed, mein Fräulein. Fischl is sometimes the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, and other times not. She may be courageous and arrogant, but she may also be weak and cowardly. Fischl is you, both noble and humble. She is a first-rate adventurer with few friends and the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, the sovereign of the Immonok. Fischl is both timid and strong. She's afraid of others' gossip, yet yearns for their respect. Most importantly, Fischl is often self-deprecating, beating herself up countless times, yet she always finds a way to rise again. Mein Fräulein, no one merits the name Fischl more than you do. It's a complex yet simple name, that represents the beauty of dreams and liberty. With or without loyal admirers, Amy will always be Fischl. You are Fischl, the
May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees!
Thank you for creating the Immonok and giving us a homeland, for authoring the hymn of the Holy Land in your subconscious, which offered us hope for a bright future. Please, embrace your darkness and return to your true form, Your Highness.
It is funny to say, but the one character I relate to the most in this entire endeavor is Fischl.
Fancy dress Fischl vanished! Wait a minute, and now she's back?
Shadow seems to have returned to Fischl's heart, where it belongs.
Everyone, lend me your ears.
She can now change her
There she
eye
is.
color.
Citizens of the Immonok, do you hear my summons?
Yes, Your Highness.
There she goes again. I am so done with this.
Okay, Buna. You're the one who stuck with her this
For
long.
it is the day that I seize back my heart and reclaim control of my kingdom. I hereby announce, welcome to the Immonok. Yay!
Mana sounds so done.
One stormy night, a girl found a way to the future in the library. She said to herself,
I shall create my dream kingdom. I'll carve mountains and oceans and erect castles and towns.
then she spoke to those who shared her dream.
Please be proud of all that is unreal, for we are greater than this world. For our magnificent kingdom is a small and forbidden paradise.
Once again, I find myself relating to Fischl even more than I thought I already related to Fischl, which is both wonderful because I love her character, but also, why do I relate to the one person who is like...
What a wonderful day. I reclaimed
Crazy.
my heart and became the true Prinzessin
Crazy.
of Ertalang. The Immonok really appeared. Even so, I know that all the negative emotion I've been harboring in my heart will not simply go away.
It never
And
will.
that's okay. I'll carry these imperfections with me as I fight on, because I now know that what I have is unique and wonderful.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
All set up outside. Wanna go check it out?
Lady Paimon, do watch your words.
Lady Paimon.
Oh, right. Okay. Your Highness, wouldst thou care to venture outdoors and,
Check it
check its
stuff
stuff
out.
How dare you, retainer of mine, mock the great and dignified Prinzessin of Ertalang?
I'm happy to see you're back to yourself.
I concur. Now, let us
I gotta
rejoice
say,
and
her
celebrate this
outfit looks
historic moment for the
wonderful.
Immonok.
Oh, what main Fräulein
Great.
means is
I
that
love
she
her outfit.
entreats you to celebrate the arrival of the Immonok with utmost zeal and great joy.
All right, we get it.
Wait,
Please don't
I'm
translate
really
our words
curious on
back
how
into
Fischl
official
lost
speak.
her eye.
Ugh.
Did we ever learn that?
Watching a theater performance in a nation like this must be quite an experience. As for the puzzle I'm working on, I should have an answer soon.
Oh, there's something we've got to do. Your Highness, Oz, please excuse us for a moment.
Very well.
I also
See you
like the
soon.
braids in the back of her hair.
Come on, let's try to contact Venti again.
Okay. Hey, Venti?
Oh, it's you.
Dodoko? No. Klee? Whose voice is that? I don't think I've ever heard it before. Yeah, no, I don't either. It sounds different from Klee. Alice?
Huh? That isn't the tone-deaf bard.
Diona? I'm sorry. Who are you?
You're right, we've never met before.
Oh?
I know you want to communicate with someone beyond the islands, but you can't do that right now. So, I cut off your connection.
Huh?
Why?
Wouldn't you rather find out the answer for yourself than ask someone else? The fantastic mirage represents the deep dream, the most fundamental reflection of the human heart. Go see for yourself. Witness everything with your own eyes. And when this is all over, tell me what you feel about it.
She hung up.
What the heck was that?
I have no idea.
This is weird. How was she able to cut off her connection to Venti? And why would she want to know what you feel?
Could be Alice.
Paimon doesn't get it.
But sounded a little young to be Alice. Me neither.
Kinda eerie, but Paimon will protect you. Paimon will be there for you no matter what.
Let's keep this between us. Of course you will, Paimon. I expect nothing less. Because if I do not have Paimon to protect me, who will? And that's the end of the Immunokreich. I now can go to her challenge, which I'm actually curious to see what is. Ah, of course it's interacting with the hymns. Well, what do I have to do? Okay, 3 parts. Or 3 challenges, or 4 challenges. The standard stuff. So I have to complete it 3 total times. Obtain, Noctaben regarding 6 times during the final challenge during the trial. Complete the final trial, hitting an enemy with an AoE electro damage from the unison 8 times. Okay, I'll learn what that is once I do this. But it does seem like they want me to use electric. Okay, regardless is a random destination, or descend upon, keep a buff, 3 forms. Okay, so they will just randomly appear and they give me a buff if I pick them up.
Quietly now.
Like this one randomly does AoE
Illusion
electro damage. Hey, pretty reasonable.
Barbados, guide us.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Take it easy. Here comes the catch.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I mean, overall, I'd argue that these buffs are something.
Gotcha.
Oh, that one just gives me my ult straight up.
Now you shall perish.
This one's the Electro buff. One gives me my ult, one does an Electro buff, and one does something else. Either way, pretty alright. No complaints. I'm curious at how the direct strike's gonna be any different, because I kinda already just sat there. So I figure a direct strike would just be going to the same location. Okay, I just have to collect 3 things in the final battle, or 5 things in the final battle, which shouldn't be too hard to do when fighting on the final battle repeatedly. So just continue to collect the little buffs that appear, and I'll try to complete it twice more.
Illusion shot.
Busted. Quietly now.
I should have probably read more extensively what the buffs do.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Torn to oblivion!
Gotcha. Busted. Take it easy.
Okay, one summons in odds, one does that, and one does that. Okay.
Gotcha.
Fair.
Wind, hear me.
Not completely unrational.
Now you shall perish!
I think it's pretty cool. Okay, I have one more, and then I'm done. And then I'll call this an episode for today. I was surprised that I was able to finish both the Xinyans and Fischls in one sitting, but also not completely surprised because I acknowledge how hard or how quick these are. It's like, you know, they're like an hour-long thing. Nothing too hard, nothing too... It's not like super easy by any means. I mean, the content doesn't need to be much harder than this. But I guess I was just quick to call Kazuha's video over. I probably could have completed Kazuha's in a single sitting as well.
I swear by my sword.
But also there is a lot of minor things that I feel like can be very easily cut out of Fischls and Xinyans that wasn't necessarily as easy to cut out in the other
Now
ones.
you shall perish!
But who knows, I might even complete
There is no
what's hers? Mona's in a single
Hear me.
complete Mona's in a single just easy one and done. But yeah. I'm gonna have my C6 Fischl by the time that I finish off Mona's one, which is really cool and really nice. I'm glad that they give you one free Fischl along with giving you the free skin, because I feel like it would be a bit too easy for them to say no to doing that. But yeah, I'm getting really close. I just have one more island and one more section, and then I just have to collect all the shells, and then I'll be done with this event. Of course, I also have all the chest collection, but those, I'm gonna do most of that off camera, you know, because I feel like that's sort of just busy work for me when I have free time, on like the weekends and stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. I had a fun time. I am glad that I got to share this with you. I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys, and goodbye!